welcome to Arcades Anonymous.
Now you're mute.
I'm mute. That just sucks.
You're good.
Alright, welcome to Arcades Anonymous. I am Nerd Lounge Master 84, finally in Chicago. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I've got a whole group of people around me.
Hey,
No, maybe. Hey, there you are. Look, maybe. I don't know.
Could be here.
We got a delay. It's there.
There, hey, everybody.
For red lights.
We got a big crew today.
We had a great day at the Expo. A lot to talk about.
Yeah, see.
So, welcome Biggie D, man. Glad that you're in Chicago with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Awkward silence already. I come here and it just follows me.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks for bringing the awkward.
Yeah, I bring it everywhere I go. So let's talk about some things, guys. What do y'all want to talk about? The biggest thing from the Expo.
Pinball.
Pinball.
There was a lot of pinball.
A lot of pinball.
You know, I think there was pinball there.
There was pinball there. Pretty exciting day. A lot of people were there, and I was pretty impressed with the actual layout. It was pretty big and pretty full.
Yeah. Lots of different twisty lanes and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
twisty lanes. A lot of vendors.
Of course, Stern had the biggest presence.
Yeah.
And their own little big old corner.
Yeah, big red carpeted area full of machines.
They even had their own bartender.
Yeah, which was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Anybody get a chance to play the new titles that came out?
Every time I walked over, I don't know about anybody else, but every time I walked over, there was always somebody at every machine. So
Yeah. I waited in line for Alice in Wonderland for 10 minutes and it didn't move, and it was an hour long. For the event, and they were going to avail it where you could actually play it here at Chicago. And they only have 2 of them, but they're gorgeous, man.
it was a beautiful
Is it
tab.
affordable or what's the?
Oh, it's already sold out.
Oh,
They only made 500 of them. All of them gone.
oh, okay.
So,
Alice in Wonderland.
So chaotic to play Jaws.
did you play it?
Yeah, it was not that great.
Yeah,
You weren't impressed with Jaws?
It wasn't really
Foo
nice.
Fighters was fun.
How
Yeah.
about Foo Fighters?
Was there new Metallica?
Not here. At the Stern.
It was a
It'll be there tomorrow.
Oh,
Stern.
nice.
Yeah, y'all go to Stern tomorrow, right?
It's a Metallica
Yeah, we turn
remaster.
Stern tomorrow.
After the Stern tour, it comes.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So we might get a chance to see it before you guys do.
Yep.
It's a Metallica remaster.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's the same cabinet, but now it's got the
Better
Stern
sound.
Insider,
Okay, cool.
and they updated the play field and back
Supposedly
glass.
the band really likes that pinball table, and that's why they remade it. It's because
Yeah.
they enjoy it so much, and they wanted the screen. They wanted the digital screen.
Lips and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
So New Wave Toys just announced about a half hour ago they obtained the Valley Williams license and are going to be releasing mini pins from Valley Williams.
Like actual working mini pens?
No, they're gonna be like
Let's
the black
see.
hole, right?
They'll be
Probably.
like black hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
That is the first
that.
New Wave Toys machine that Cubert's sitting right there. I'm very impressed with how that looks. So it'd be interesting with their attention to detail.
Yeah, New Wave Toys was live tonight.
Yep, and that was what they did. They
Yeah, because
announced
you just showed
I
me
missed it. Did you guys watch it?
that. No,
No.
What
What
did
did
they-
they said
beginning
announcements.
sitting
What did they announce?
that.
the Valley
Just-
Williams
Yeah.
license.
Yeah.
Oh, the Valley Williams license.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the big news. So that's breaking right now, right?
So is it not going to be playable like the black hole?
I don't know, but most
They
likely.
haven't said, but they said in one of Glenn's streams, Shiloh said that I thought they were bringing it here, a new pin that has more playability function. And
Yeah.
he said like each time they release one, they're going to try to push the envelope and add more functionality to it. So
Yeah,
I was
that's
hoping
huge.
the newest one has at least the flippers move.
Valley Williams is huge.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
tons of great tables.
right.
Firepower.
Because you can't afford these pinball tables, but you can get one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Valley, is that Pac-Man?
Valley Williams?
Yeah.
No, that's going to be like all your big tech from Mars and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did the Pac-Man one?
That was Gottlieb.
Is it Valley?
Borgar.
Gottlieb did the Pac-Man tables.
Black Knight, bunch of
Yeah.
Before Stern was big, that's who was big.
Right.
You're right.
Yep.
I mean, when we walked right in, I mean, we got pulled in by Namco, big Pixel Bash, right off the bat.
Yeah, that was really, really cool little booth. And they had that Bowl-O-Rama.
Bowl-O-Rama.
That was awesome. Now, I went back and played it again, and all the sales guys were talking to other people, so I didn't get to play all the other games that was on this thing. But it was beautiful. Played it again. Loved the machine.
I like the size of it too.
It was perfect size. For
How much is it?
For 4100.
Yeah.
4150.
But you're thinking 2 4K machines, you're getting there. But the thing is, it's also a jukebox.
Yeah,
Right.
hooks
It
up
is
to Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth.
And there's more than one game on it now.
That's what, you had said that there was other games there, and I was trying to play with it to see if I could. There's different types of bowling games I could tell, but I couldn't get it to do like shuffleboard or anything like that.
Okay.
So
That's even better. I mean, because he's been playing a lot of bowling, and I think he didn't leave that booth for a good hour just playing that bowling and stuff. And then, of course, they have all the Pac-Man stuff. And I did ask the guy, I said, why is Pixel Bash able to have Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man on the same machine? And he told me we own the IP.
Yeah.
So that's actually Namco who makes those.
Yeah.
And they had your...
Yes.
He said he would trade your current Pixel Bash.
Yeah.
Because why was that different from what you got?
I have just the Pac-Man one, and that one was the Class 81. It had more games on it, and it's exactly the cab that I've wanted for a very long time. And I was like, but
How much is that one?
it's like $3,400. Yeah, it's like, that's whatever. I was like, if I can sell the Pixel Bash.
You could sell the Pixel Bash for at least $1,000.
Yeah. So it's like, I could have like $1,000 off because I wouldn't need the other one anymore if I would buy that one. So it's like, well, I can get $1,000.
I'm right there with you on that one.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm telling everyone I went to Pinball Expo this weekend. Everyone's like, pinball, like, everyone thinks pinball's from like the 60s or 70s.
know.
They're like, oh, I remember that when I was young. We used to play Kiss, the old Kiss. And like, everyone just imagines pinball being from like the 60s and 70s. No one really follows it much anymore or plays it that much.
Well, whenever you go tomorrow, are you going tomorrow?
Yeah, I might go tomorrow.
There's a whole booth that's like pinball history. And they have, they have like ones from like 1930s.
Yeah.
And, like the ones that were like illegal. And you can get to play on them. They still work, and they're like how they used to function and how they're all mechanical. It's really, really neat to like just sit there and play for a little bit just to see how things used to be.
Where was that at?
That was.
It's in the
Kind of in the center towards the back.
Mm-hmm.
They even have it all set up where it's
That's
like
cool.
old timey like couch and like looks like kind of like an old timey bar.
Yeah, speakeasy, like,
and they all dress
were
like
all
they're
dressed in-
like they're in the 40s or 50s, 30s.
Oh, were they?
Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see the two that were like just modified like billiards tables? Those were
Yeah.
pretty cool. And it's like it was amazing just to see some of the stuff that was in there.
They said that they had a billiards table that had these holes at the end of it, and they said this was like it was made in the 1800s, and it was like kind of what started pinball.
Yeah,
Is like they had this billiard table with these holes you could sink the ball
and that
into.
was your goal to get them in there versus billiards where it's in corners. They were in just one side of the table. It was an interesting piece.
So you get your pinball history while you're there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, these things date back way back, and I don't know how long. I guess you'll see that there.
Yeah. It's really cool.
I know it used to be a form of gambling, or they thought it was, and like, certain states outlawed it,
Yeah.
and they had to like convince them it wasn't gambling
Yeah.
because you're not winning anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said that the only reason why the lady there, I don't know how truthful it is, it's just because some of them used to pay out. Like if you want so much, you go up to the bar.
Oh, they used to pay out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then they just took them all away. So that's I don't know.
And then they took the payouts away, and then they allowed it after that.
Yeah.
So now it's just entertainment. It's just for fun now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's still like score chasing and tournaments and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
If you want to be
I'm
that.
sure.
I mean, they had tournaments going on a lot there too. So they had some machines. I noticed. I've never seen this before, but they had like almost a joystick, and they couldn't even touch the machine for the tournament play. I was like, why are they doing that? So I don't know what the purpose of.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I really didn't dig into it, but I thought that was kind of cool. There was people there that were just holding those.
Is that so you can't nudge?
I guess that's part of it. I'm not sure.
Did you see the
What?
custom table that had the? It was like somebody had made. I can't remember what the IP they used, but it had normal flippers and everything. But then you had a mode where you had to pick up this thing, and you would tilt it and move it like a gyroscope, and the whole table moved.
Oh wow!
And
Like
you
one
would
of those
roll
labyrinth
the ball.
machines?
Yeah, you had to roll the ball around.
That's
I'm sure
cool.
there's some really cool stuff
Pretty
there.
neat, yeah.
What about the big giant alien table that was like
Oh,
about
huge.
That was
about as big
huge.
as that door
And-
frame?
Really?
And the ball, and the ball itself was like a
Like a
billiard,
skee ball.
like a skee ball. It was crazy.
So yeah, it's bigger than Hercules.
And it had Hercules there.
Yeah,
I was,
they had that one
it was
over
for
there.
sale.
The
yeah,
one
it wasn't
over
working,
there
but it was there. I was like,
in
cool.
the DIY section where the guys built their own.
Yeah,
And the guy had that. Remember we saw that one, Joel? It was
Vertical?
basically it was 3 levels: normal level, a below level, and then a up and down.
like
Wow.
Vertical, yeah. You'd
A vertical.
play it into it, and then you would play up. Like if you have a flipper that flipped it
And these were
up
all
and into the air around like the circular Hot Wheels like ramp.
Okay, I gotta check that out tomorrow.
It was way cool.
It was over in those DIYs when you came in on the right. It was really pretty cool to see that stuff that guys made.
Did anybody get a chance to play Tony Hawk?
Yes, sir. I was actually not the main. I was disappointed in it. Like,
Really?
The thought process of it, like ramps and loops was okay, but it seemed like it was I don't know. It was like beta version. So what did you think of it?
I didn't get a chance to play. There was always a big line. That's
Yes,
why I
sir.
wanted to see if anybody did get a chance.
I like the way it
sounds
looked.
interesting.
I love that hat. Where do we buy that hat?
Well, I had this one made, so I only had like one made. But they
Oh,
did send
okay.
me an extra.
You don't
one,
have a
so-
store set up yet with it.
I do, but it's using Teespring, so they're different.
It's not the
Yeah.
same quality.
Yeah,
We
no,
have
but I
problems
did see
with them.
somebody wearing one today.
That same hat?
Yeah, from my Teespring
Oh, really?
store. Yeah,
Nice.
walking around.
Yeah, we have.
Wait,
problems.
is it still good quality or?
Yeah, it's just it's the trucker
you get
hat,
it.
so it
Yeah.
has the mesh back.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
It's good quality
Yeah.
if you get it.
Yeah.
If you get it, that's the key.
Yeah.
We've ordered a bunch of stuff that hasn't come through. We're abandoning.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. Like sometimes they'll send me a shirt and it looks great, and other times it's all messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to call them and get a replacement.
So P-dubs of them are live, and I just put our link into the chat.
That's
Good
what's
work,
crazy
Jay.
is they wouldn't send you your stuff because they said it was like copyright or whatever, even though it was
Yeah.
all your own logo.
It was all our own
But
logos.
mine has
Yeah.
Arcade 1-Up's logo on it.
They don't care about that. Oh, man.
Yeah, I tried to order a t-shirt of Chaotix, and it's like, yeah, they never end up giving me it. And then also we had these shirts that we tried to do through Teespring too, and they weren't giving them to us either. We had to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where did you get those done? Oh,
Look-
you made them?
Local
We had them
vendor.
local in Fremont. Like we called them. My wife called them on like Thursday or Friday of last week because we realized Teespring was never going to ship our orders. That
Yeah.
we had ordered them through them just like that.
That's
They
cool.
pumped them out over the weekend for us.
And check out. We got these little.
And then yours does it too? It changes when you like move left or right. And
Or
then what
it's
is it?
just, it just
Oh, and
it has
then you
different
have those.
settings.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Those look professional.
Yeah. We.
Yeah, the man made
That
them.
was my brother-in-law supplement printed them for us.
Yeah, way better.
Those were ready on Tuesday too. When we were headed out of town, we picked up shirts, we picked up keychains. It was all like hot off the press.
Way better gear than last year. So next year will be even
Yeah,
better.
we gotta keep upping it.
Yeah.
Next year they're coming with their own video game or
Oh, man. We're gonna have arcades now with shoelaces.
Everybody,
You have your
jump
own
in the
booth.
chat. Tell everybody to come over here too. Watch us both. So we got Big ED.
And James.
And James.
Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube in like a month, but I was like looking this week at like an Arcade 1-Up and what they've been doing, and it's like horrible. Like,
You didn't miss anything.
yeah, I was like, I haven't missed anything.
Well, a lot of people have been worried about you and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going through some stuff, man. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
right.
I got injured and e-bike accidents. I've been recovering from that, and, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, so a lot of people are going to be super excited to see you all.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And know that you're okay. And
Well, we're glad you're here. Are you going to get back on the e-bike?
I don't know. Everybody keeps asking me that. Probably, but
Okay.
I gotta go get it checked out. I gotta get like a mechanic to. I was doing my own maintenance on it, and I gotta get like a professional to look it
I
over.
understand.
Those things are dangerous.
And my son got a moped accident. You'd think that wouldn't be a big deal, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
life changing for him. So yeah, definitely hurt yourself on those things.
Yeah, I'm just lucky I didn't need any surgeries or anything, because you can really get messed up on those e-bikes.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, I broke my sternum on a jet ski accident.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was not fun.
Broke my sternum. Acrobatics.
I
Yeah.
thought my hip was
So you know
broken,
how
but it
painful
wasn't.
that is.
Luckily.
Oh, wow.
All my
It
friends
felt
were
like it
always
was.
trying to make me laugh,
Yeah.
and
Yup.
you just like
Mm-mm.
barrel over in pain because they can't do anything for you. There's no way to cast it up or anything. It's like, here's some painkillers.
I put lidocaine pads on my chest and just had this thing I had to put on. And I was just like, this sucks.
Yeah.
And like,
They didn't give me anything.
and like I'm
still
getting
feel
old
it,
too. It's like I'm not like I was when I was young, you know, where I could take the abuse. Now it's like I'm like all messed up from this accident.
I was trying to do my first backflip, had my brother spotted me. I leaned back, he threw me up, and I just passed out midair.
Oh no!
Oh,
Just
man.
came crashing.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yikes.
Well, is there anybody here that's not part of the Broken Bone Club? Because I mean, I've never broke a bone. Honestly.
Oh, knock on wood.
Knock on wood. I've never broke a bone. I've never.
Well, I broke my finger off and then sewed it back on. So.
Yeah, I've never had the benefit of anything breaking. So.
You guys are lucky.
You got a back, Dad. That's
Break my back.
I've broken
Get
two
it operated
toes and a
on 'cause,
tailbone.
Oh man.
It's messed up. I'm trying to put the link out there. I'm trying to post this right there, get some more views because we're fighting P-dubs right now.
Yeah.
Wonderland.
Just so you know,
Wonderland. Yeah.
their night at medieval times cheated.
Yes. The Red Knight. It sucks.
He should have been dead.
He threw sand in
I
our
saw
night's
everyone's
eyes, I saw that.
shorts coming
Yeah.
through and videos coming through from medieval times.
Yeah.
Red Knight, is that where y'all were?
We were the Red and Yellow Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the P-Dubs group was the Red Knight.
Looked
And,
like y'all were
Black,
having a
red
good
and black.
time.
No, it was great.
huh?
Red and black.
Red and black night, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was there.
Red
and
and
then they had
black.
Zebra guy. Did Zebra win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the red, black and white.
Black and white. I wanted the green guy to win because he was the bad guy. I was kind of rooting for him because he respect, man.
He definitely had the coolest helmet with
Jojo
the
was rooting
antlers.
for the green guy. He was mad.
Medieval
when the green
Times
guy
just
lost.
reminds me of that movie Cable Guy.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Again, I haven't seen it. And I
Oh,
gotta
you
get this
haven't
right.
seen it?
Everybody keeps saying, you gotta watch this.
You have to see that.
You do
movie.
have to see that, dude. It's
Alright.
a classic.
I'm glad they never remade it or made a second one. I know they did a commercial with Jim Carrey during the Super Bowl, him as Cable Guy.
Yeah.
That was good enough. If they try to make a second one, it'll ruin it. It's just such a good movie.
Sand in ours night's eyes.
MG?
You know, Ben Stiller directed that movie?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I can see that.
You
Yeah.
gotta get your crown.
Oh, it's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
We got a crown, we got horn.
So let's get into the meat of what we were talking about when before we launched. Is this new pinball company.
Yes.
So
Yeah, who is this new pinball company?
So we do have a video up on our channel right now. We got an exclusive interview with these guys, and we got to talk to them. I was exclusive, but we were one of the first ones to get over there and get to talk to them. And Todd, you were like super excited about these
Yes.
guys. So
Yeah.
I'll explain to everybody why you're super excited about this.
Well, this is like a 3/4 version of a pinball machine that will be mechanical. It will be the size, it's about 10% bigger than an arcade 1-up. It will have a mechanical ball in it that's, instead of being about 27 millimeters, it's about 22. So it's a little bit smaller ball.
And he showed it to us. He gave it to
Yeah,
us.
we held it in our hands, still just a pinball. And it's going to be fully mechanical. It's going to come in just like the arcade 1-up. But here's the kicker. They're looking at a price goal of $800 to $1,000 for this machine.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And it's going to be modular. So if a part breaks on it, like a section on the actual machine breaks, instead of buying little parts or trying to man fix it or whatever, you can just replace the whole module. You don't have to replace little tiny parts and pieces.
Very cool.
It's very exciting, just because here you're talking about an $800 to $1,000 machine versus a full-size pinball that could be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and it's something that actually will work.
Is this a Kickstarter? Or?
They are. The story behind them, of course, I check out the interview because we go in depth for sure. They are funding themselves right now. I don't think they're doing any kind of Kickstarter. And the cool thing about it is they've worked with tastemakers to do the original Arcade 1-Up. So they already really know a lot of what's going on. They're just making it mechanical instead of digital.
I like that.
So it's exciting. They're looking at the first run being Alice in Wonderland. And it's going to be kind of, they said like a Tim Burton style, but not necessarily a Tim Burton style. They did get some licenses rented because they wanted to go to retailers and say, hey, we're looking at building this pinball machine. Here's what we have in mind. And one of those licenses, among many, is Star Wars. So they're hoping that their second machine, if they launch this first machine, it does really well, their second machine might be Star Wars because they already have some of the licensing already rounded up.
And he seemed quite confident that they have the price point down.
Yes. He's already done the math. He's already done the math for the parts and whatnot.
So it's a long way out. Like 26.
No. Fall of 2025.
A year from now.
A year from now.
He said he's got 8 months to get this thing made, and whether it's gonna go or not. And
so by next Pinball Expo, we'll be playing it?
Yes.
And it's got a 8-inch DMD.
Yes. Yep.
8-inch DMD, dual speakers.
And we have video of it. And these guys got a mock of
box.
it. I think we had these guys stand next to it, and it's
solid.
It's solid, legit style. I mean, and they were sure to tell us this is just a mock-up, but if that's anything close to what that is, it's I think people would play like pinball. I think would be satisfied with it.
Yeah, the back box was legit. It looked like you would expect it a modern thing to work.
Yeah. It was very well. Just the mock-up was very, very well made, and yet again, we know that there's going to be altercations and things. But I mean, I was very impressed with it. I got excited. I made sure all my fellow YouTubers were going over there checking it out, just because I think it's going to be a really good thing for our community. Imagine putting 2 or 3 of these in your home and paying less than what you would for just one pinball machine.
Look at MG's comment. Hey, read MG's comment.
MG always says he wants he starves for attention, so you just gotta get it.
He says it's a true story.
It is a true story. Oh boy.
True story.
Oh boy.
MG's great.
We love you, MG. Jesus.
I mean, and this opens. I mean, because we told him, and we asked him one question. I asked him about shipping. I said, well, we asked him what stores they have relationships with, and I asked about Walmart, and he said probably not Walmart, but he did say Target, Best Buy, Costco. Maybe probably, I don't know if he's the same one, but
he was on the fence about Sam's, but he was also talking about doing direct. You can order off their website and have it shipped directly to you.
And I brought up shipping costs to him too, and he said they were looking at it. I said, there's some of these companies are just, shipping's ridiculous. And so, I mean, I'm hoping that they will at least look into that. But
is it made in the USA?
No,
it's
made in China.
It's the same factories that made the Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah.
The wood, the pieces and the parts and whatnot.
Oh, he's experiencing MG for the first time.
Oh, Lordy. MG, we love you, buddy.
He's great.
I saw there's a Costco right across the street from my hotel. I was thinking about going over there to check out that home edition Jurassic Park.
You gonna buy the
Now-
pub table while you're
Now, what they also said was that sales for that were really, really good. So I don't know if he's like looked at sales data since he's in the trade, but he was talking about how well that they were doing at Costco.
What?
Oh, the
The
Jurassic Parks?
the Jurassic Park from Stern was
Nice.
doing really, really well for Costco.
And that's at $4,000.
That's at $4,000.
And
4,700.
So
Yeah,
he's talking about a machine that's going to be under
1,000.
And
1,000.
Think about
And
how
he
many
said-
I saw those, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And he answered your question directly. He said if he could not do it
Yep.
for 1,000 or under,
Yep.
and it was going to be $1,500, he wasn't going to do it
Because
he wants that market where you go from 1,000 to 800. You have that ability to buy these machines at
Because
that price.
people are willing to pay that for an arcade one up. Some of them
Yeah.
are anyway.
And I literally I told him, I said, I have 20 or 30 arcade one ups, and if you put this on the market, I'm not going to look at the ones that are across the aisle. I'm going to look at what you have and see if it's something I can do.
Yeah.
I'm willing to put money more on this than I am that, just because I can buy 3 or 4 of these and fill a space up versus buying just one of those.
And another good thing is that they welcome like the modding community and
Yeah,
the
they were
customization
super.
of people.
They were super excited when we were talking about changing the grills out and
Adding toys.
adding toys and adding lights and doing all these cool things to these machines. It was something that they were really interested in because they understand that drives the actual community.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the company?
Wonderland Amusements.
And they have a booth at the Expo?
They actually, the other cool thing was, they said we're the guys that did a lot of work with the infinity table.
Mhm.
We did a lot of work with the pinball and a lot of the things that Arcade One Up did.
Yeah.
They had their hands in there, and he did a really good story about him and Scott. Yet again, I think we talked about that in the interview, so check that video out. But it was a really, really good story about how Arcade One Up kind of came in, and these guys were already behind the scenes doing work.
The Arcade One Up pinball is really nice. It just doesn't play that great.
Yeah.
You know, but the actual machine, the everything you're seeing looks
Right.
great.
Yeah, the build
And
was great.
just outside people who don't like video games. My wife, she went over to Joel's and seen the size of his pinball, and she really likes that size because it's small enough. I mean, it plays, but she really liked the size of that. So I see that size is I think a perfect size for people who have like the 3/4 scale arcades like we do.
Right.
And I know there's other companies that are talking about doing full scale now and doing these bigger, but we all built our stuff on 3/4 scale, and there's people. I mean, space is an issue, and I really think that they got a winner here if they can pull this off.
Yeah.
At the price point they're saying, I think they got a real winner here. And now playing a bunch of physical pinball, I'm kind of into it.
Do you remember those Zizzle pinballs?
Joel's is the perfect size.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much were those?
Are those the plastic? What I've been told.
Yeah, I remember Pete
By
did
more
a
than one
video
person now.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I
And
think
it was
they're
just
about
junk.
the same size, but they're really thin.
Yeah, it's not deep.
Hey, block that comment.
Hey, isn't there a
Jason,
new
moderator, drop that
No.
comment out.
Isn't there new product dropping soon too?
No.
It's not?
For who?
A special new?
No new products.
For who? Arcade.
Oh, come on, 19K Fox. The Red Knight does not rule.
He lost.
He cheated.
They all lost.
He died. He died. Let it go.
Mercy is for the weak. Yes. Yes.
We're talking about that one product.
I'm picking up,
Yeah.
but trying to let them finish.
The new product.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough task though for them to do that because those Zizzle pinballs, those were kind of like the same price. And those things were just junk.
Yeah, and he wants something. He literally said, and yet again, check out the interview. I know we're really talking about getting you guys to watch the video, but he also said, I'm not going to put something out on the market that I'm not going to be proud of. So he has the pride of wanting this thing to be successful, wanting it to be that right price point, because he understands that's where it needs to be.
Yeah,
and
he's got a tough task.
He does,
said
and he knows it's going to be challenging.
He said too he wanted to have a pinball, maybe not, obviously not as good as like a Stern or something, but something that's affordable you put in your house and just say, yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty good, for
he was, and I mean, really cool guy. He was in crutches because he had some knee issues or whatnot, and he was willing to get up and talk to us, standing there in crutches, and he's not one that typically does interviews. Because one of the guys said that he usually doesn't like to be in front of the camera and all that, so it was really good to just get to sit there and chat with him. And I think Jay did an awesome job, just asking the right questions, and we were feeding off of each other, just really trying to get some answers out of him.
That and it felt good because they were like really nerding out with us.
Yes,
and being as we got more excited, they got even more excited.
Yeah.
And they were just happy to see that people knew exactly who they were and what they were going to, and were just really curious and happy to see what they were offering.
Yeah.
So, being that they're from New Wave Toys and, Arcade 1-Up, and they're coming together for the common purpose and everything, it's a win-win for the community.
Absolutely.
So Todd, before
Yes.
we get too far or further into the stream, since it's already 10, almost 10:30. I think we have people that want to go to bed, but they're kind of hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you here with us.
Glad to be here.
Finally, we missed you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be in Chicago with you guys.
But we have something for you.
Uh-oh.
We know you kind of had a rough year this year.
Oh, no. Am I getting kicked out of the group already? Wow. Thank you, MG. You finally did it.
Oh, no.
No, we love you, and
wow,
we're here for you, but this is an intervention.
Oh, no.
No, we know you had a rough year this year with the passing of your mom. Yeah. We wanted all to do something kind of a little special for you, to cheer you up, and to kind of a little memoir type thing, something for your mom and stuff, for your game room and things. So we have something for you.
Okay.
What I think, you guys keep them busy talking. You keep your back there.
Okay.
I will set it up behind you.
Oh, Lordy. All right.
Don't worry, it won't.
It's not going to shock me. I'm not going to get like.
Mini Jojo might tell you it does bite because I tricked him into thinking it did for a minute there. But
okay.
Oh wow.
All right.
So what are you known for?
Oh
Lord.
What are you known for?
Oh,
that
Lord.
is great.
What are you known for? Come on. What is your thing?
What is my thing?
In our sphere of. Oh, by the way,
awkward silence.
Look over.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know? I gotta know. At least you could touch it and play with it.
Yeah. You brought it all the way from Michigan just for that. Yeah.
You made this, Joel?
What's the one thing that you bugged him about?
What did you bug him about?
Okay, awkward silence. What?
No. What was the first thing you said about him?
The boiler cage.
The boiler cage.
What you said?
Oh my God.
That's incredible.
The carpet.
Thank you.
The carpet.
You are the carpet critic.
I am the carpet critic. I am known for being the carpet critic.
All right.
We thought, since you are the carpet critic, that it'd be only appropriate
Okay.
that
Your
you
mind's
have
gonna be
something
blown.
carpet in your game room.
Carpet related. Okay.
Carpet related.
Okay. This is scary.
Whenever you're ready,
Whenever I'm ready.
Turn around.
down to you.
Okay. Do I need to check my tissues?
You probably should.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Come on,
buddy.
All right. Oh! No way! Seriously. What in the world?
It's even got the coin door.
It's even got the coin door. No way.
And it's a custom built.
Custom built.
It's the first 3/8 scale
Carpet cage.
Carpet cage.
And not only is it the first 3/8 scale, it's the first 3/8 scale carpet.
MG even likes it. You make an MG cry. Oh.
Wow. How did you do this?
So you got a plushy topper.
Yeah,
here, too.
yeah.
It's got a fully carpeted bezel, fully carpeted deck.
That's incredible.
Wow.
I didn't even see
And
that.
I mean, you can't not have to keep your deck clean. You got a mini working USB self-powered built-in vacuum cleaner to vacuum the deck.
This is insane.
The carpet bezel. How did you do that?
The carpet bezel.
Yes.
And hey, man,
And you need to check the front for a minute. Look at the front at the bottom.
I'm watching your mom, man.
How did you do this?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Wow.
Let's see you get that on the plane.
That took
You drove, right?
Yeah, we wanted to get this.
We might ship it back to you.
Yeah.
But we wanted to present
Thank you guys. This is
We might
great.
go back.
We know you love your countercades and party cades.
Yes.
You love your carpet.
Yes.
Hopefully this meets your approval.
Yes.
For,
Yes.
carpeting.
Carpet critic.
carpet to the extreme.
we liked it so much, Joel wanted to keep it, but
Yeah. The last minute, I almost decided that you weren't going to.
Wow. This is great, guys. Thank you so
fully
much.
tested. It's been fully.
We may update the marquee. So it was built out of a Super Pac-Man
carpet
Yes,
marquee?
yeah.
party cage,
Yeah.
but might
Wow.
change the marquee to something else.
That
You know-
marquee looks good. I like it.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. Wow.
And it has Super Pac-Man on it, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
This is great, guys. Thank you
It's
so much.
probably, honestly, it's probably the most awesome yet ridiculous thing. But trying to explain this to people, like even my parents, like
When you were
because
making
they're like,
it, you were probably like, this is ridiculous.
Joel, like
it's cool, but why?
Joel, he took the idea from the AI pictures.
Yeah.
And then he went ham, and we were like, he's like, I really think I can pull this off, and we're like, are you sure?
How did you do the bezel?
I found like this carpeting. It was like a mat for like a welcome mat.
Oh, MG wants to order one.
I had to cut it up and splice it together a little
No,
bit.
this is gonna have to go on a rotating base.
Yeah,
Where everybody can see it.
And the side panels, how did you do the
I
artwork?
didn't. I had these custom made and ordered off of Etsy from a lady that does.
That is insane.
I thought about doing my own, but when I came across her and saw how good the stuff that she had like all kinds of Pokemon things and rocks and stuff. I was like, you better have her do it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wow. She was super excited to be a part of it too.
And there's not an inch of this that's not
Is the
covered in
topper-
carpet.
Yeah.
Is the topper custom made too?
No, the topper is I think a dog. There
you go.
I was gonna like disassemble them and put them on, like build a plate that they'd hook onto, but I kind of just sat it up there for mock-up, and I was like,
That looks
that
cool.
little stand there.
Eat your shorts out, P-Dubs. I have a carpet cage.
G.I. Joe, the orders are flowing in through your website right now from
Israel Gaming likes it, yeah.
There you go.
Yee.
Look.
Yeah.
Wes tested it out.
Wes, that's awesome.
He's starting to look like he's grown a bit since the last photo op that we did of him doing like playing on a countercade with my stand. He's starting to look like Arcade 1-Up's pictures with the guy in and stuff.
Yeah, that's incredible.
A year ago, they fit him perfect. He could stand up and play, but he's grown too much since then. Now he's all like hunched over.
And you know, this
so So this is why you guys were laughing when I was talking about the baby cage at the show, right? That's why you were like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because you said you wanted a baby cage sent to you.
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah?
We're gonna get more than you bargained for.
Thank you guys. This is so awesome. Thank you so much.
It
Joel?
doesn't replace your mom, but hopefully every time you see it in your game room, it brings you a little bit of joy, makes you smile, because sure made me smile every time I look at it. I'm like, why? That's just so ridiculous.
And Joel was going ham. He was like giving us, we have a whole separate chat of him just giving us updates on this, and we were like really, we're like, man, I cannot believe you're gonna pull this
brings
off.
back happy memories from you and your mom and stuff.
This will have a cherished place in the arcade.
Can you believe, like 2 years ago, I don't think any of us knew each other, did we?
No.
You'd think we'd known each other like forever.
Yeah. That's the amazing thing about this community. Like, I've been going through stuff too, and I'm surprised at all the people that I've never met in a day in my life face to face, like customers and stuff that reach out to me and send me emails just like, hey, how you doing? Like, are you doing okay? And thanking me and appreciative of all the stuff I do. And I'm like, I'm just making wooden boxes. Like, I don't really feel like I'm changing people's lives, but they're like so appreciative of these wooden boxes I'm building. And so it's cool. It's a great community that we found here.
Yeah, it is. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah, no doubt.
Arcade and One-Up can come and go, but friends and
we're here to stay.
Sir, I need a hug, man. Thank you so much. You are a true friend, my friend.
No
Thank
problem.
You so much.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do and leading us and hosting the show.
Thank you.
Getting us together, pulling us together.
Yeah. Well, your dad did a fantastic job.
Dojo was like, well, what if it breaks? Have to make a whole new one? I said, I guess so.
And the custom vacuum cleaner. That's just
Custom vacuum cleaner.
That's awesome.
The vacuum cleaner is like, MG, how you doing? It's been 3 days since my order. Where's my riser?
The custom vacuum cleaner.
The custom vacuum.
Apparently, it's the world's smallest shop vac.
Well, that is fantastic. So, eat your heart out, P-Dubs.
You'll never have dust on it.
I will never have dust on it.
We're gonna take this and make it a separate video. We'll post it up on the channel too. So
absolutely.
So
I can just picture you in your arcade cleaning it.
Yes, I'll have
shampooing the carpet.
Yeah. I will.
Oh yes, how to take care of your carpet cage. So when you get your carpet cage, you need to massage the carpet.
Fully endorsed by Nerd Lounge Master 84.
You have to pay like Stanley Steamer.
Now I'm looking for the deluxe edition of Carpet Critic.
I have to call them up. So I'm curious, and this is kind of odd, but you probably get it a lot. How much would you charge to clean an arcade cabinet?
Clean the arcade cabinet.
Well, we don't really do arcade. You probably just want a regular cleaner. No, this one, I need a carpet.
This is carpet.
I
Yeah.
need
Are you sure?
I need it steamed. Not wet.
Oh man.
You're gonna have people wanting to buy these now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about them being carpeted, but we definitely
I think
can
the
do
carpet
the 3/8
will be a
scale.
hit.
Yeah.
That's the size though. See the size that isn't actually an arcade One-Up. He took the guts and made that cabinet.
Yeah, the whole thing is.
That's a full cabinet.
Yeah.
Because the shag carpet was like a big deal back in the day. It's like
Yeah.
popular, and like you're gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
19K Fox asked me if it weighed 7 ounces. Put it in the claw machine as a little plushy prize.
I don't think those dog toys were.
You need to patent it before Arcade One-Up does it.
That is a million times better than their baby cage.
Yes,
Oh
no
my
doubt.
gosh. And it's safe for kids too. They
I
can
know.
run right into it.
But yeah, it's soft padded. That is awesome.
That's great.
Don't ask us to reskin it.
Yeah, you call up. What is it? Buy stuff. Can I get a new skin for my carpet?
I mean, I guess you can call Daryl and have him order you
Yeah,
something.
Daryl
Yeah,
probably.
Daryl.
You need some help?
Yeah, we need Gallagher carpet.
We need Gallagher. He wants to do a
Hey, you
half
gotta
and
get
half.
this Pac-Man maker.
Yeah, we got to get class 81.
That's an 81.
Oh, this is awesome.
But yeah.
Thank you so much.
So Arcade 1-Up's making picture things now,
It's
Yeah.
a re-release.
Yeah, it's a photo booth again.
but they're promoting it like it's like the best thing they've ever made.
Right.
Or their claw machine.
They lost the name brand.
Oh yeah,
on
did the
it,
claw
and they're
machine
paying
come out?
$50
It's still not out yet, is it?
It's on pre-order,
It's
yeah.
on pre-order.
Okay. Who pre-ordered one?
I did. I'm about the only one, I think. I've seen people take polls in chat, and I'm the only one.
But so you're our guinea pig, and you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole live unboxing, build it, and then I have a postal scale, so we'll bring
See how
things
much
of
you can-
different weight, and we'll sit and pick them each one up. And
Hopefully you don't break it.
No, we
Trying to
want him
pick
to
up-
break it, just like Danny with the quarter K or his Slim Katie.
I'm excited about it. I know my kids will love it. So
Yeah. Like I think everybody agreed it's a good product.
yeah, it's just not a new arcade, right?
Yeah.
Which is
It's just so different than what they've ever done, and then they're not putting out anything cool. It's like
no. But they're out here
Oh, yeah, I heard.
teaching people about building lasting customer relationships.
Arcade
I saw your post about all that. They're out here somewhere.
Yeah, they're at a conference called Shop Talk.
Is that open to the public or is that like invite only?
Influencers,
$2,200
YouTubers.
per ticket.
Oh, okay.
But YouTubers are free.
So
Sorry,
you
Todd,
had to register.
commandeer your show. We
No,
are still
no.
live, guys.
No. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So they're
You
going
guys
out
are
there to
awesome.
try to
We
learn.
thought we wanted to
They're
share
like
with the community
make
too.
contact.
Absolutely.
Some Bill with MG here. And
Yeah,
Jason
absolutely.
Little Alien. And
They need the help, so hopefully they get some there.
$500 for this thing.
I think they went to one in Vegas, and this is a new one in the fall. Same
time.
company.
Wow. I want to do a first order review.
Yeah. They're doing different things these days.
Yeah, it's just all boring stuff. Well, the claw machine might be cool. We'll see.
Yeah.
Big artwork.
Can you imagine the mods you can do on that thing?
Yeah.
People are already talking about how they can increase the weight, getting it
Oh,
from
yeah.
7 ounces to a different weight.
I have a whole list that I'm going to do with it. Lighting and
Yeah, marquee changes.
So you're already thinking about like reskinning it or something?
the look is ugly. It's
I agree.
It's
I
very
agree.
plain.
Hey, I know
It's
a guy
meant
who
to be
gets you some
reskinned.
carpet.
You definitely need to put carpet in the bottom. You know.
Carpet
How much
concrete.
was it? It was
like either
600.
the glass beads or like fish tank stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
It was
good.
600, right?
That was $4.99.
$4.99.
So it wasn't a bad price.
Yeah, gives you a lot of room for like where you can improve it and make it
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know we didn't talk about our games online. Do we want to?
Yeah, you know, I think it's important to talk about them. I think it is
Okay.
because people kind of need to know.
Yeah, tell them the good and the bad.
So you know, At Games was at the Pinball Expo.
Good.
We were glad that they were there and glad that they were able to like display some products. They had a lot of problems coming to the show. First of all, they had units that were broken in shipping. Adam's family was broken completely.
They had a circuit
And when you
protector
say broken
exploded.
completely, like what was broken on?
I think Chaotic saw more of it than I did. I mean, it was smashed, right?
Yeah.
It was
Like
just
it was
like
destroyed.
The entire back box was just like split.
That's not a good way to sell your stuff.
No. So,
Nobody's gonna want to.
So then they had Star Trek. They had 2
Jurassic Parks.
Jurassic Parks. They had 1 Snoopy
And one.
and 1 Attack from Mars.
Yeah.
Attack from Mars already got sold. It went to Canada, which is like crazy.
Well, think about it.
Star Trek.
They don't sell.
Canada's
They don't
not far
sell.
from here though.
Yeah.
Well, they don't sell the Attack from Mars in Canada. Only Adam's family. So
Okay.
he's gonna be the first one in Canada to have one.
Yeah, it's like Toronto's not very far from here. Is
Yeah.
it?
Right.
So, and then
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Michigan.
the other side of it was that all of their machines were fresh out of the box. They didn't have the updates. The Wi-Fi at the Expo is terrible. They could have bought and had better Wi-Fi there, but App Games chose not to do that. So here they are, machines that aren't updated, aren't ready to go, fresh out of the box, and everybody that comes up to them can't really play them because they're not ready to go. And if you play them, you notice lag, you notice issues with things and how
it's like
sounds.
a repeat of last year.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
It was bad.
We came in there at noon, went straight to the booth, and nothing was ready to go.
Yeah, I went over to the Star Trek one, and I started playing one, and I was like, the lag was so bad. I called Brian over. Is this really how bad this is?
Yeah.
I feel bad for Tampa Tech because he's got to sit there and answer questions about it.
And he's the only one because
And-
the marketing.
Yeah, I was playing it, and I was like, is it really this bad? And he goes, let me see. And he went over there and started playing. He goes, no, this doesn't even have the right menu. This is the wrong menu. This isn't even updated.
It didn't have the date.
I was like, at all. This is not. And they wanted you to take a video and say, hey, this is great. I'm like, dude, this is not
Defeats
great.
the purpose of even going if you're going to do that.
And I know you were disappointed because one of them wasn't, the SSF kit wasn't working.
I don't own the SSF kit, so I wanted to see it, and none of them had it because none of them had the updates. So they have the SSF kits on them, they just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Eventually, they got one of them updated enough that I could at least experience it. So
MG, that's exactly what happened.
But it took hours to get it, and they were still updating when we left at like 6 o'clock. So.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow they got them updated.
Well, luckily our friend Chaotic is coming to the rescue. He hooked up his cell phone to the machines, and obviously instead of a 17-hour download, it became 10-minute download.
10 minutes.
So
it's funny. One of the guys there didn't want to use his hotspot either, so it was kind of.
I mean, first rule of going anywhere is to make sure you have internet, and they just didn't even make sure that they had good internet. And it's a shame. It's really a shame.
And it was Chaotic. You don't even work for them, and you're using your data to update all their machines.
And taking one for the community. So.
I want to see them succeed because it's important that they do succeed for the home arcade community.
Right. Yeah.
Because they're offering an affordable, machine.
Right. Yeah.
And you want to impress, especially with people outside, because you want them to grow in order to make more and better. Keep them in business, man.
And we're not trying to badmouth them. We still have faith in them and whatnot. It was just not a great execution for the first day of a Pinball Expo where you've got people that have never seen the product and you weren't ready.
Yeah, so
and the bad thing is they're sitting next to real machines, real Sterns, every machine.
I mean, Spooky was right there next to their booth.
Yeah.
American Pinball was right there.
Yeah.
They're right there in the corner. They had prime location, and it just was not well set
and
up.
see, like they had all their machines updating at the same time. So people walk up, hit flipper buttons, can't do anything. It's stuck on the update screen. But the moment I got one updated fully, like literally 30, 40 people started walking up and was playing it.
Yeah.
Todd, you played the Jurassic Park.
I finally got to play the Jurassic Park and was pretty happy with what I saw since it had been updated. And there was a poor guy that walked up. He went to the Snoopy one, and it was still downloading. And he was trying to play it. Said he never played it before. I moved over and said, "Man, take this. Get to play it." And I know we went a couple of rounds and then walked away. So hopefully, he got a good representation of what it is.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, I really wanted to play the Snoopy one, and that was the one I'm interested in.
I'll have it updated for it.
But the Star Trek,
you have one.
He owns one, and you own one. Yeah. The Star Trek one, I was actually quite impressed with the look. It looked way better in person.
Yeah, it does.
And I think it really is important that people. This is like you. I know Matt. You really wanted to see this in person before you pulled the trigger because you're big into the HD, and so I mean I don't know if you want to talk about how you felt about it or not, but
I wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was sad. It was sad to.
Was that your first time playing it? The 4K?
4K, yes, sir. Yeah,
and I mean.
And you have the HD.
Yes, sir.
And he plays it all the time.
So my goal tomorrow is to get them all updated so that y'all come and play it again and y'all become impressed. Like, I want y'all to be happy with it. Because I'm happy with it. And feel like y'all would feel the same way about it if it played like I know it does.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that I played, when I first got there, I played the Dinosaur Dynasty.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have an HD, that's what I play on. And I'm like, this is not really that much better than the HD, that's what I thought at first. But then by the time we left, the Star Trek one was fully updated and the sound kit was working.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I was like, this is way better. Like
Night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day difference. That
Yeah.
day one update matters big time.
I was like, this is like, you can feel it shake and you can feel, I mean, it changes the whole aspect of it.
Are you gonna get one?
I'm still debating. Like, I want to get one. It's just like, when's the
Did
right
you
time?
drive here?
Yeah.
So you can take it home.
If I get a
I
couple
have a van.
cocktails in,
I drove
Yeah.
in too.
Strollers and things like that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room.
if I get a couple cocktails in,
Yeah.
I might be able to get them to walk away with one.
It's like a pencil case home.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pixelcade is actually looking a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the guy was like, "Hey, here's my card."
I talked to the shipping guy even. Like, he took me over and he's like, hey, let's talk about how much it would be to ship this. Like, I was like legit, like almost ready to pull the trigger on that thing. I didn't know.
I'll tell you though, the Jurassic Park still just as ugly in person as it.
I was wondering. I really wanted to get that. I wanted to get that. I wonder if James hates it.
If anything, I think it's even more ugly in person because if you notice the leaves were in high gloss.
Yes.
Like, and then the sides are in a flat,
Flat mat, yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
The orange and black side does look good. And they really should have went with that.
They should have went
But
with
the
whole thing.
blurriness on the photos on the right side
Because of
are
the
just
CGI.
very bad.
Because of the CGI of the dinosaurs and the way the camera was
Wait,
panning, they
it
should
really
have high
looks
res them.
like it looks like they took a screenshot off a DVD.
Yeah.
Like, they
Wow.
really,
Yeah.
If they're gonna do that,
They
they
should
have
have up-res them and did Photoshop to them,
Yeah.
but they said
look bad.
that's what Universal, the IP holders, gave them.
Yeah.
They gave them those images to use.
I would give it back.
I would have said
They'd
this
be like,
is
I
not.
appreciate it, but I think we're gonna use our own images.
This was not, up to our snuff. So
Yeah, that. I mean, it looks every makes
They don't
both
have
IPs
the
look bad. It
4K
makes-
arcade there, do they?
they do not. No.
Ultimate Legend.
No. They had a couple of micros, and it was funny because people were playing the
Do they have
micros
the,
without any problems.
They have a new HD Ultimate Legends at Sam's this month, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out this month.
But from what I'm hearing, it's not really
just
new
the
now.
standard
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
got,
it doesn't
it's just
have
got
any-
it's got a new menu system.
Oh, okay.
So is that they didn't update the chipset, right?
It has a new board, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they said that.
No,
they
yeah, it's the old board.
They nixed all that.
So
Oh.
does that mean everybody who has an HD product can have that new menu
They
system?
need to.
They should.
That needs to be a component update. for
Because
everybody.
we all, I think all of us have some kind of Ad Games puck or Ad Games
Yeah.
product that is running on that chipset then.
I suggest the community complain until they
Make
you
them
know
do it.
what?
Because
We'll
you don't
get
have to
there.
play the login game anymore with that, right?
Correct. No, it worked. I
Yeah.
never have to log in with my system at all. It's perfectly logged in as soon as I turn it on.
That's the way it should be.
So the Killer
You
Instinct
log-
stuff's going to be on HD?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. That will
Or that
be the
Sea of
new rock.
Thieves.
That will be the new rock chip.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's kind of on ice right now because of tariffs and all the stuff going on with pricing from China has gone up 60%. Is
did
what
you-
PK says.
Did you log in manually
Kevin
on
Claus
the
is sitting
pinball machine?
When I first got it,
Yeah, because you're saying I still have to log in almost at least every.
Can I arm wrestle
Really?
PK?
I never
But I
had
just use the
50% off
QR
and
code
deleted
to
his
sign
account.
in there.
Really?
Interesting.
I've logged in manually when I first got it because I never had a account.
So it's manual. See, I've never logged in manually. I just use the. QR
Okay,
code.
so
I've
yeah,
logged in manually.
Yeah.
Thumper Square wants to know if you hate.
Every time I go to use it, I have to log in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Really
Chicken
annoying.
Big Mac.
Yeah, he did a review on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is it?
He hates
Hated it.
It was fine. Like it's what you expect it to be.
Yeah.
Two giant chicken nuggets on a Big Mac bun, but
Two things.
the
Doesn't
sauce
sound very
really overpowers
they went nuts
the
with the
chicken.
sauce,
You
he
can't taste
said.
it at all.
yeah,
Watch his
I still
food
prefer a
review.
regular Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you doing food reviews now.
Yeah.
He's still
Going in.
It's pivoting.
Yeah. I did. I was a 30th PS5 30th anniversary channel for
No,
the weekend. Now a food review channel.
Whoa. I forgot.
That's what I want to
He
do. I
stole
want
that
to
from
branch
us,
off
though.
and like
He
talk
stole
about
that.
everything.
He stole that
so I
from
just
us.
talk about what I want.
Whoa.
You know, I got tons of toy videos. Like I'll just talk about.
I forgot. Didn't we pass by a Weber restaurant?
Yes, we did.
We did.
Yes. They have a Weber restaurant out here.
A Weber restaurant.
Yes.
The grill
So is it
company.
all on grills and griddles?
We didn't know. We were confused.
Outside, they actually have like mock-ups of like I guess statues of grills. But
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, we should go in there for thrills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Weber griddle. I've joked about doing griddle videos.
Yeah.
This city is huge. When I was flying in, it's like massive.
Yeah.
We're not technically in the city, right?
And all the
Yeah.
houses are like perfect squares. Like they're just lined up perfect.
Yeah.
And blocks.
It's like a
It's like
when
a
you
video,
play
it's like a
Sim.
video game.
Well, yeah, when you play in Sim City and you're mapping out your city, how you want it to be all perfect in the parks and stuff.
Yeah, it's perfect squares.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, you like bulldoze everything.
I think
over.
God was playing SimCity when he made it.
So is everybody going to the expo tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
We are. You won't see Danny.
I have a job.
Danny.
I have a
This
job
was
to
the one
do.
day He was going to be there,
Oh,
so.
that was the funniest thing too. Is at the At Games booth, you could, if you gave them some information and you could
You
put
like
in
give me all your personal information.
You got this put in, I guess, a raffle for winning a pack or the pinball net.
Yeah.
And so Danny did it, and I did it too, and so did Bert, I think. And he's not around, and they do the raffle, and they say, Danny, is there a Danny here?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I know a Danny. She goes, yeah, it's that Danny. Like she did. And she's like, well, he's not here. So she throws it away and goes,
We were like a booth and a half over, and Danny's like, because he texted Danny, he's like, he just won and they gave it to somebody else. He's like, what? And he takes off running. Like, he gets there.
I saw that Quarter Deck Arcade. He was there.
Yep.
Yep. Got to meet him. Awesome.
It was
guy.
so cool because he recognized me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
He said he left already though.
Yeah. Well, he had to.
He said he was gonna just come down and say hi. And
Yeah.
He walked around the expo, did a couple of things, and then he had to take his dog to the Borders and was going somewhere. Yeah, he was going somewhere tomorrow, so he needed to take care of some things.
I met,
BD7 said he may not make it tomorrow.
Really?
He said he's painting his shed or something.
He's still painting that shed?
I
Wow.
met Ezekiel.
Yes.
Ezekiel.
He was
Ezekiel.
very nice.
Very nice guy.
He came up to me. He recognized me. And
Yeah, me too.
Stringer Films.
Yeah, I actually
I hadn't seen Stringer Films, but I figured he was around.
We connected a little bit, and we were just kind of like, "Hey, check out our channel and stuff."
Was Retro Ralph there?
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't see
Cool
him.
Toys there.
Cool Toy. I said hi to Cool Toy, and he's kind of, hey, what's
Kevin Clausen went to Medieval Times with us.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin was awesome to hang out with.
Oh yeah, Kevin. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
Tried to super chat $2 to our night. It didn't work.
Who's going to the Stearns tour tomorrow morning?
I am. So it's me and Joel, right?
Joel,
You finally got somebody with you.
Finally have a friend.
What time is the Stern tour?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
How much does it cost?
It was
$35.
$35. Yeah.
Sold out though. Everything.
Yeah, he went on the tour 2 times.
You'll get to
Y'all
play
ain't
the
going?
Metallica, which will be cool.
That's the funny. Joel got the full package, and we've been all doing stuff, and Joel's doing all these tours by
Are you
himself.
going to the Stern tour?
Stop, Jack.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to all these boring places, touring these pinball machine manufacturers and stuff. They're going to these rare places like GameStop, Walmart, eating McDonald's at the food court.
Oh,
They travel 5-6 hours to go to GameStop and
No, we're going all the places that you're gonna go later when there's actually no people there, so we have to play everything and
We're walking.
So the Stern tour is sold out?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, all the tours sold out a few
So
You
the
have to
pin-
get that in advance.
So the pinball tables we got to play, what was one we're most impressed with? That's probably what people wanna.
I like Galactic Tank Force.
Galactic Tank was
At first
fun.
I did, but it's a
I did, and I saw him building it, and I wasn't all that excited about it. But when I actually played it and got to see it, and I was like, man, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3D.
Did they have
the
Avatar
3D
there?
one.
That was kind of messing with me. The 3D one, I was.
Yeah,
Hey Jay.
They had Avatar.
Avatar is there.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, they have a bunch of
The
I
lines,
want to play that.
the lines were a little long at first, and then I think they kind of
Oh, thank
dwindled
you. I
down.
was wondering where that was.
They have the Ava table is there, so you can
So
jam
you
out
were
to some Dancing Queen. And
you were playing Hot Wheels, right?
Yeah.
Hot Wheels is good.
He was loving the Hot Wheels one. He kept on bringing me over to Hot Wheels, so I'd play it. And then we tilted one of them. We broke it. I mean, that sucker was. And they come over and we're like tapping it, and I'm like,
What about
oh,
X-Men?
This sucker never turned back on. We're like,
Hey,
we're out.
crap load of X-Men there.
The X-Men's there.
Like,
Y'all
thirty-
play-
like 30
Did
of
y'all play it?
I played. We got to play it.
We played it yesterday.
How is it with
The
those
day before,
flippers?
or day
on
before.
it?
It's
The
good.
flippers.
It's
awesome.
really
Yeah.
good. It's fun.
That danger room is fun.
I do
Yeah,
like
because it
it.
kind
I
of
know
loops back.
19K Fox said he wasn't impressed with it. He didn't like it.
Oh, I
Really?
loved it.
Yeah, I was like 19K Fox of all people. He loves X-Men. Like he's.
I thought he would love it.
No,
Yeah.
I actually enjoy. I
don't think he's a huge pinball guy to begin with. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying
Did you
to
play
get
it,
into
James?
yeah, I played it once or twice when we went to Logan's arcade the other day. So I
Okay.
didn't play it all today.
Avatar was a treat, though.
Yeah,
haven't played
I heard
Avatar yet.
Avatar. It looks amazing.
It
The
looks
lights.
beautiful. Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
So was Elton John.
Yeah, Elton John was
I
actually.
think that's what Jersey Jackson be known for now is that light show.
machine to me is just.
Those two I want to kind of get. A lot of people are playing the Abbey one.
Abba.
Abba.
Yeah,
Abbey,
Abba.
I don't know.
Abba.
What
Yeah.
it is.
I didn't
know
even know that
Abba?
existed.
Nah.
Dancing Queen.
Yeah, I don't listen to that crap.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, I hate
SOS.
I was born in the 70s and I hated their music.
Yeah, the
I
disco
had
music's
no interest in
terrible.
anything 70s.
But they're the Swedish, Swedish rock stars.
Yeah,
It was disco.
I tried
What
to-
does Spooky have out that's new?
It's just their Texas Chainsaw and Looney Tunes right now.
And Scooby Doo.
And Scooby Doo.
Oh, I gotta check out Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo is a fun table to play.
Now somebody had some toppers there that was like a light thing, and it was like all
Yeah.
Hologram.
The
Yeah.
spinning
That was
hologram.
impressive. I would just buy that for that thing.
It was too expensive.
Yeah, they were 150.
No,
or
that
so.
was this guy right here.
They were
That was
small.
They have vendor booths as well. A bunch of stuff for sale.
Yep, there was
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of retro gaming.
If you like
Appreciate that MG.
console gaming and
It's,
stuff like that.
They got all that.
Oh yeah.
As you would expect.
I see that they had a CDI in there. They had some old.
Oh, there was somebody selling a CDI.
Yeah, they had it set up. They had it set up.
Oh,
so
to
you could
play.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were selling it. I haven't checked. Tomorrow I'm kind of want to.
Because I sold mine, I've been looking to get one back.
Yeah, they had a Saturn there. They had,
It opens at 11.
I think 10 a.m.
10.
10 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah.
10 till late,
Like midnight.
2,
Yeah,
right?
tonight was selling.
so
10
you
to
need to go
midnight.
find the reactor
Yeah.
because reactor became his new favorite game when we was Galaxy Ghost.
I gotta go hang out in those hidden rooms that were all closed when we went in. So as I was leaving, there's rooms all over with even more pinballs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I peeked in there, it was like really old ones. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's the classic ones.
I'm
but
like, I ain't
still.
interested in that.
There's some 80s ones and stuff in
Yeah.
there, so it's like the 80s, 90s, and earlier.
You can play all the pinball you want there. I mean, everybody.
Yeah, I really didn't get the chance to get on Princess Bride. Every time I would go over there, somebody was on it. But I wasn't. It was weird because there's like nothing in the middle, so I don't get.
Yeah, it's a TV screen.
I don't get what that's about.
Oh, is Zen
Well,
there?
it's because
Half and half.
you could pull it out and
Yeah.
put another game in there.
Yeah,
But
you
there's
can
not really a
flip out.
game. It's just a screen. It's going. The ball's going over it, and it goes.
Right. But if you pull the playfield out, it takes the game with it. So it's like a cartridge.
Yeah.
You
What
put
is this?
Metamorphic Pinball. They got Princess Bride and they got like 2
Weird
other original
Al.
IPs.
I know they do.
Is it Zen's Princess Bride?
No,
Oh,
No, this is
no, it's got all the movies.
They got a
and call-outs and
Is
stuff.
Zen Pinball there?
No,
No.
Studios?
There was a homemade Zen pinball somebody made there.
somebody
Zen
bought
should
it.
go and like show off their stuff.
I would
They're
agree.
all in Europe, so it's probably super expensive.
They could.
Yeah.
They could send
They were
somebody.
here last year because of the partnership with ACAMS.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then they
Metamorphic.
come back.
Metamorphic,
They're
you
like,
take out that playfield
They,
and it's got all the electronics on the bottom.
That's a
Take it
good
out, put
idea.
another one in, and it turns into another game. So that's kind of modular, like really cool. But those
I had a sour cream regret selling that.
those playfield cartridges cost like $6,000.
So you might as well buy another
pinball machines.
They're not fun. They're
Did I see
because
something
the
about
whole
Star Wars and
front
Zen?
section is empty. There's not
Or
nothing. to do.
at games, Zen getting Star Wars for at games?
Well, they didn't really announce anything other than the fact that there's 52 more tables coming out next year. So
Okay.
one a week.
But were they teasing Star Wars today?
I mean,
No.
not today.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nobody was saying anything about Star Wars
Oh,
except
okay.
for the new company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new
Okay.
company.
There is a tease from At Games about maybe doing something special with like accessories. That's as far as I can say.
New plungers and stuff. That would be cool.
Yeah, we'll have to leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you part of their
I'll talk
influencer
about it
program
on-
now?
No, I'm not Danny.
Okay.
No, I didn't break the Skype chat.
Did you?
what happened?
He joined it and they immediately turned everything
Like
off
the
and
same
left.
day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is it over with?
They ghosted him. We were gonna talk to people. One
Yeah.
we ain't
We'll contact you individually.
Yeah, you were in that chat, weren't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you
No,
were.
no, that was
No.
Michael B.
It's Michael B. and
Yeah.
Papa Brad and Bill.
Bill's Retro Gaming
Retro.
Show.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
people in it.
Papa Brad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Petus was giving him such a hard time about it. He's like, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever joined an influencer group, and they immediately shut down. He's like, Danny?
Danny said, "Let's go." So
Let's go.
Yeah, so they went.
Hey there, Ed, Shotgun Sean.
Shotgun Sean, you gotta watch the replay, dude. You missed a really special moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
And make that.
We'll make a separate video from it, but yeah.
I want
Awesome.
I want people to see that.
Yeah, I'm surprised PK isn't going to be at this event.
Somebody
He
said
was
he
here last
tried
year.
and couldn't or something.
Really?
I think he had other engagements he had to hit.
Or maybe he saw the condition of these and was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're overnighting another Adams family, so.
Maybe they should update it there and then overnight it. Because
Yeah,
I think
that'd be a
that's
good
what
idea.
Tampa Tech told him to do. Honestly, is to go ahead and get it updated before they brought it. But if not, I'll fix it too.
I want to see Cyrus stop by. You should
Yeah, you missed my
leave
nipple.
Shop Talk and jump over to Pinball Expo.
Yeah, Cyrus is here in town.
Yep.
Maybe we'll see him there tomorrow.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There is a whole video up on our Arcades Anonymous when we did a whole interview with Wonderland Amusement, Kevin. So check that out.
Check that out for sure.
Yeah, it's just a pinball box right now. They wanted to show you like a mock-up of what it could look like, the size. Kevin.
Yep. Anything else we want to cover? I mean, anything else you've seen that was really cool?
Medieval Times is cool.
Yeah.
Medieval Times is amazing.
Tried to tell you guys, didn't we?
That was very entertaining.
And that's close by to here, too.
Yeah.
It's like
Literally, it took me through a toll road to go over there when we were at the Pinball Festival, and then I come over here and it's like back roads. Just go straight back here and turn over. I'm like, man.
It's like what, a 10-minute drive?
It was like 5 minutes to get back.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
Whose
why
idea
did it
was
take us that
Medieval
way down
Times?
the way there?
Yeah, no, because I had to go through a freaking toll
I
again.
think it was mine.
It was?
Was it my
That was
idea?
a good idea.
I don't know whose it was, but it was great.
Awesome.
It's an awesome idea.
I lost my voice because of it.
Guess because your crown was too freaking high.
Yeah.
And you got your
More
flower.
grog!
Yeah, I got a flower from the night. He was like,
The flower.
yeah.
It was for your wife, but you took it.
I did. I was like,
He said, keep my flower.
So y'all have already been to
He's so
Galloping Ghost,
handsome.
too, right?
Yes.
But you're going back again, aren't you?
I think, well, we'll probably hit it up
Saturday?
Saturday.
I think that's a good idea. I definitely want to go back
I
and
gotta see it.
it's
If you want
it's,
to go and hang out with
it's overwhelming, but it's
That's a
an
good way to
awesome
say
place.
it, Yeah, you go in there and it's so overwhelming that you really don't play anything.
It's
You
what
just wanna
David
see it all.
it's what
Yeah.
you
You
David wants his bedroom to look like.
Yeah.
If you go into one room,
Yeah, literally, it is exactly that. That's probably a good explanation of how
Yeah.
crammed it is in there.
you go into one room, then you go into another room and
Probably
another room.
takes a while to see everything.
You
too.
you want to walk around and see everything, and then figure out exactly what you want to play.
I say floor space, it really isn't that big, but they jam so much in there that you literally feel like you're in a maze.
Yeah.
If somebody's playing on a machine, you're going to have to turn sideways and get past them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
they
that tight.
jam.
You're back to back.
Yeah.
And it's kind of disappointing. Like some of them are like the ones you really want to play. The screens are all faded, and then like that F-Zero one. That is a super rare cab, and the motion was that I'm sitting there playing it, and then the screen is all faded, and I'm like, I know how rare this thing is, and I'm like, man, it's just like, okay, this is my only chance to play it, so.
Did y'all check out the pinball also?
I did.
They
Yes.
did. I was like, we're gonna be playing pinball.
Is that pretty cool?
I enjoyed the crap out of it.
There were
But they
some
don't
nice
have-
tables in there for sure.
Yeah, there was like nice tables.
Yeah.
Some good
Were they? But they're older. Right?
They're older.
Well, they got Godzilla in there, and they got the new Elvira monsters.
Yeah, I mean, there's some new tables and then there's some old tables, but
Right. I mean, the fact that we're going to this pinball festival and there's all these new ones and, and old ones, that to me isn't really as.
The great news about Galloping Ghost was there was nobody in there, so you could just really just play one, get off.
They'll probably be
play
busy
one.
on
But it's 2 blocks away. You have to walk.
Yeah, it's not connected to the building.
That's what
because he owns the entire
Yeah.
street.
Yeah. I kind of feel you. It almost be worth skipping the pinball because we're at the pinball.
Yeah. And with your situation,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can go like this.
Oh yeah, I could probably play pinball.
Yeah, that's about
I've
it.
been playing PlayStation the last week. So.
Okay, so all right. That's therapy, right?
Yeah.
Did anybody see a Nightmare on Elm Street at the Pinball Expo?
No.
I know they have.
Only,
They do
only
have
at Galloping
arcade games
Ghost.
there, too.
I never
Oh,
saw
nice.
any of that either. I looked everywhere.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see
They
one.
had,
Nope, and the one at Galloping Ghost looks amazing. It's in beautiful, perfect shape.
Oh yeah.
It looks brand new.
If I don't know the idea, I'll probably walk in.
Yeah.
But that
Like Galloping
Galloping
Ghost.
Ghost at
Yeah.
the Expo.
As
Yeah,
far as
I saw the
the
pinball,
arcade
though.
games, play the pinball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And those are beautiful.
What was it? What was Chong Chong?
So
What's
what
your
was your
favorite thing that happened so far?
Yeah.
I bet you really the time.
I was saying, medieval times was so much fun.
Yeah.
I know this kind of sounds kind of lame, but it's like I really
No,
like it.
no,
I
I-
like.
Yeah. Every time P-Dub stood up, I got angrier.
Yes.
Because he had that VIP section, you could see those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
they
was
were
watching
loud
his
as shit.
shorts earlier, and it looked like he was going insane. Like,
Yeah,
he was
he
going
was.
crazy.
He was
screaming.
getting up and going
See,
like this, like
They
he was
had
mad
the
at the
advantage
world.
too because the knights would always go to that side to stand in front of the queen, and so their section was right
That's
there.
my son.
And then he could, and then they could get the chance going because the knight was right there.
Yeah, I was calling you my grandson. You must
Pow, pow.
Yeah. He got mad at me earlier. He goes, "I'm driving," so we went out to lunch. He's like, "You took the keys." Oh my god.
Slamming on the brakes for no reason.
You don't like my driving, I don't like his driving. And I was telling Tyler, he goes, "I liked it better when you were sleeping in the back." I said, "Well, on the way back, I'll be sleeping in the back." So yeah, definitely. And I don't know. We went to the mall, and I mean, there's no good malls by where we're at now. So
There's a mall right across the street from my hotel. It's like right down the street.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah,
Is that the one you
The
went?
Woodford, is it Woodford or Woodland?
The
or?
Woodfield driver said it used to be the
Woodfield.
biggest mall.
But there's a couple arcades in there. There's some pinball machines that they were for the pinball festival.
There's a Sparrow Pizza, so.
And then there's a place in there where you can play PC games and stuff. It's like $8
$8 an hour.
In
nice.
high-end PC. And there's people in there playing Overwatch and PC
yeah.
games. And he was all like geeked about it, so he wants to go back there and check it out. Oh, and there was a game for you. They have a Red Cup game. Like you.
Wow, what?
Yes, I got video of it. I was like, I forgot to tell you about it. I was like, oh, I gotta show.
Chicago has so much cool stuff. around
Yeah,
here
you got.
for
I've never
gamers
seen
and
this.
stuff.
It's like with skee ball, but you put it in red cups. Like beer pong. It was
Yeah,
like a
it's like a beer
combination.
pong?
It's a combination of that. So
Huh.
I was like, I gotta tell you about that. So they have a couple.
Did you get
arcades.
some video?
Yeah, I got a video of that.
Son.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so.
The funnest thing about Medieval Times is my.
He said, "No, you're my son." I'm the old guy. They make fun of me. No, that's my boy.
But in all seriousness, my favorite moment is just being around all these guys again after last year.
Yep.
Oh, it's been fun.
I feel like it doesn't. I hate that it's only one time a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you can move closer, dang
You can hate more things than just that.
How's your area of town after the hurricane?
It's not bad, dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just had some freeze fall, and lights went out for 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But no excessive flooding or anything like that.
Man.
I saw some video of Atlanta and it was like flooded. Like people.
Oh yeah, Six Flags was underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good you didn't get.
Was that a legit picture?
Yeah, that was a legit picture.
Because there are people like, oh, this is from a couple years ago.
No, that was a legit picture. It was super underwater.
Oh, what did they do with that? I mean,
just let it go, let it drain, man.
It'll dry out eventually.
Yeah.
Just run the roller coasters and get the water out of there.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that meme where the guy's like taking buckets of water and pouring them over the side, but all the water is just running back in.
Yeah, PD7 was saying he wants to go to Six Flags on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, there's one here.
Yeah, Great America.
PD7 goes to Six Flags.
It's interesting because I live in Michigan and we have Michigan Adventure, but that's owned by Cedar Point, and Cedar Point and Six Flags are about to combine, and so we're wondering what if they're gonna bring like Six Flags stuff over to where we're at now.
Yeah.
So but they own the Peanuts IP, and Six Flags owns the Warner Brothers IP, so they have like the Batman.
They should have Halloween stuff going on right now too.
Yeah, they do that at ours and
Like haunted houses and stuff.
We got the food deal, so we just go there to eat all the time.
I haven't been to Six Flags since I was like 4 years old, and I couldn't go on anything.
Oh yeah.
That was in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Six Flags over Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one in Texas.
And there's one in San Antonio too.
Yeah. So, and they're keeping the Six Flags name, but Cedar Point is going to be running everything.
Okay.
Because they don't know what they're
Six
doing.
Flags is a better known name.
Yeah.
Cedar something. I don't know. Cedar Point's well known.
There's
Yeah, but none of their,
Burger Time.
very few of their parks are actually called Cedar Point. They're all something else.
Yeah, because they just pretty much bought Michigan Adventure, and then Valley Fairs. In
Yeah, we have
Minnesota,
Worlds of Fun.
Minnesota.
It's a Cedar Point thing.
Yeah, all the West.
It officially went to Six
Steps.
Flags.
Oh, Steps was here yesterday, wasn't she?
Yeah, that,
Oh.
She left too. Everybody left.
talking about
She had to be at work.
parks. That's Steps knows
Yeah.
me.
Oh, Steps. Yeah, she heard what we were talking about.
So we started talking about theme parks.
Yeah, and I got all that information from Steps. She's the one who told me. She's the one who told me about all that stuff. So, because I was curious about it too. I was like, what's
her
going to happen to
channel,
our theme park?
Theme Park Plunge is her channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a bunch of people when the one in Kansas City switched over that came just to go there right before it. The last day as it was not where it was just Cedar Point or whatever.
Yeah.
And Cedar Point bought what was the one south and what's the other one in Ohio?
Kings Island.
Kings Island. So they own that. So that's going to be a freaking huge conglomerate of stuff. And bring it back to arcades and stuff. I remember when I was in Cedar Point, they had like almost a history of arcades. When I went back from like really, really old to new, they used to have like every arcade game in existence in there. And I don't know if they do anymore, but that was one thing I used to go there for.
What kind of cameras are these?
Joel's.
What are these?
Logitech.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
They look good.
He's got a whole system that he used to sit there and control.
Oh, with your iPad?
Yep, he used to sit there and control it all.
That's dope.
Can you move it like left to right and stuff?
I can. Well, you can move that one on the gimbal with the
Oh, not
stick,
through the
but I
iPad?
can't move it through
Oh,
the
okay.
gimbal.
That would have been.
I can move and zoom the camera shots and stuff
Yeah.
like that from here.
Then you got one up there too.
Position them, yeah.
And the
We got
mics.
all together.
Yeah, I was watching you guys yesterday. And
It was blowing Danny's
seeing
mind. Danny was just like, "How are you?"
You can turn it on like auto director too.
Excuse me,
Gosh,
breathe.
off and it'll
Gosh.
switch them.
I got a cough drop.
Do the mics come? Are those Logitech also?
No, they're Joby. Yeah,
It's a nice setup.
You want a cough drop? I got a cough drop.
it's a work in progress. This is the first time I've actually got to use it.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, we've been kind of doing recaps every night, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Illuminati steps.
Like,
We allow other people into our
Yeah,
area.
if It's the Neo Illuminati.
Yeah.
Illuminati's exclusive to just a few.
Yeah, they've been off doing their own things the whole time.
Yep, no doubt.
Yep. We got to see P-Dubs and them.
Yep.
Talk to them.
I thought James was going to be in the Illuminati, but you were that close.
Yeah.
He started hanging out with us, and I got him into food stuff.
He
and
flew too
so-
close to the sun.
Shotgun shot. He's talking about drinking.
8 shots and a 12 pack. Also a 22 ounce. Oh my goodness. Why are you typing?
What is going on right now?
Chat's catching on fire.
Who's that big pinball channel that Rexer Show had on? Not
Kerry Hardy.
Kerry, is he at the Expo?
Yeah.
Somewhere I didn't see him.
I walked past him. I was waiting in line for Alice in Wonderland.
I want to
I
meet
didn't
him
see
tomorrow.
Retro Ralph. either.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
What did you say? We seen the toy guy.
Cool toy.
Cool toy. And
He lives kind of near me. He's in
Yeah.
Missouri.
yeah, he said I said hi to him. He's kind of like. I said I like your stuff. He's like thanks and walked away.
Yeah, Cool Toy makes great videos.
Yeah.
Like he produces really good
He
stuff.
has really good eyes. He's an
The
artist.
toy guy. He's had all the ROMs already.
Yeah, he is the wrong guy.
For
That
sure.
reminds me, I should have asked him for the ROMs.
Hey,
while we were
can I
there.
get some ROMs?
I
Oh, we
need
should
more
have.
ROMs.
Hey man, can I get some ROMs? Does he even know that joke?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He doesn't like it.
Definitely should have.
Yeah.
And who was the other guy? That immortal.
The immortal John.
John Hancock.
Hancock. Somebody said.
Oh, he's there?
I saw Matt and I saw him.
I think they like pay him to go.
Yeah, Matt.
And he likes all this stuff. You know, he's. Like, he was just here like 6 months ago for Midwest Gaming Classic. I was talking to him. It's the first time he's ever been to the Pinball Expo.
He said we moving together. I don't know.
I was interested to see how they do because it's really strange with
That would be.
video games are like
24
kind
hours
of
straight.
mixed
Yeah.
with everything else.
I like that they did that.
I did
And
too.
on
but-
first day, nobody shop. Like I was looking around, they were barren. Like nobody's shopping.
Yeah.
And
By Sunday, there'll be some good deals.
yeah, I'm like, man, I hope they do well because it
You
doesn't
step
look like
outside
they
for a
are.
minute.
Yeah.
What's that?
All the retro games.
Yeah, because most of the people there aren't going to be looking for that
Yeah.
stuff. But we are.
But
Like, our
actually-
community will be.
Actually, I was surprised there the footprint they took because I'm like, this isn't. I see a lot of retro. It's almost half and half. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for that Stern
Yeah,
section,
you wouldn't have all the
there would be-
vendors there.
there would
They
be a
really
lot
needed
more,
the retro guys to
there would be a
fill
lot more retro guys than this. If it wasn't for that Stern section,
Yeah.
being there, that rest
It'll
of it
be
was.
it'll be a
some of
lot
those-
more busy this weekend too.
Yeah. So some of those retro guys like Filthy Game Room is from St. Louis. They always bring a huge setup. I think the other one is Think Games. They always have a huge setup at these shows, and they do all of them. Both those guys are there. Yeah. A couple of toy vendors.
I broke the chair again.
Lots of cards. The most expensive
We need to
thing at
mark
the
this chair.
expo. Any of you guys play Magic the Gathering ever?
I've never played it.
So there's a vendor there that there's a card in Magic the Gathering called the Black Lotus, which is like one of the original, very rare. It was banned almost immediately.
It's good hanging out with you.
They
guys.
have 3 of them.
Yep.
$175,000.
He's in your hotel, same hotel.
You're staying in my hotel?
Are you at the Regency?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
just ride with you then. Cool. Perfect.
Gentlemen.
Why don't we call it?
Yeah.
We're done taking.
Yeah. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Y'all rock for sure.
Thanks for picking me up.
Hey, no problem.
See ya, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Hey man, we got it up to 21 and.
Yeah.
All right. So playing tomorrow is Expo, Giordano's.
Yep.